perfect front-to-back composition. They've got the ball to poke from the Orianna, they've got the Jayce to poke AD damage on the top side as well, can bully the Renekton. BrokenBlade, we've been talking about him for so long, he needs a lane to dominate in, and that's all attention. And at that particular moment, Kirei is down the bot lane, and very cleverly, Selfmade again is making his way up top.
No flash on BrokenBlade, but because he was the recipient of the gank, that allowed Schalke to have the uncontested first dragon of the game. This time around, going to be trading blows. If you look at the mini-map,
he doesn't necessarily get too much attention in.
Yeah, I mean, this game is obviously a little different. Selfmade did visit the top lane. But for Szygenda, he's going to be the recipient of a lot of pressure. Dominus is thrown down, throws the Q out for the heal. Here's now a 3v3. That's a fantastic equalizer from Selfmade, and the first kill is picked up with the burn down. Now leaders focusing Kirei as NuclearInt forces out the shockwave just to push Selfmade back. It's 1 kill to Vitality.
But look at bot lane.
What's happening there? There's a kill picked up.
That's 2 kills. And guess who's there? It's actually the duo, Selfmade and Leader. But let's see what happened actually in the ball lane, because I didn't realize Neon oversteps. They expected Cronwshot and Labrov to have back at this point and actually reset and make probably their way towards the top side, but they didn't. That was like Vitality have gotten every single pick they wanted to play the game how they want to and how we expected them to play the game at the start.
Yeah, but unfortunately they've just been outplayed. There's the flash from Neon to get to safety. Cronwshot throughout the chain of corruption. Selfmade has got himself the equalizer as well. Will fire that one out, starts to burn. The floor is lava and melted down. Second kill for Selfmade, limits the next target. The headbutt knocks him into the air. A double for Selfmade.
The bromance has been broken. Selfmade has been mid at 3,000 gold in the lead, and they're also going to break the streak of the dragon stacking for the side of Schalke.
Yeah, they will. I mean, that's just a gigantic advantage, and it just looks like they are outplaying Schalke at the moment. You know, that counter-engage in the top lane managed to go Vitality's way. Cronwshot and Labrov, they set up the 2v2, and at 11 minutes in, we've already got the Duskblade completed for Cronwshot. He's got a 20 CS advantage. And Szygenda, with those armor boots, is already jumping a wave into the mid lane, but they've got to be a little careful because they might just be surrounded.
They're doing it completely for the Rift Herald right here. They're trying to get some gold injection into the carries, but you see Labrov is in the mid lane, Selfmade is sticking around, which means Neon cannot walk anywhere near this tower, which means he's not going to be cashing in on any of that plating money.
There is a chain of corruption available for Cronwshot. He's already going to flash to safety. Labrov interrupts the engage from Limit. The equalizer's been held for now. 4 members of Schalke about to get backed up by BrokenBlade. Long range snipe. Leader jumps in, dashes out, is now hiding inside the smoke and being burned down. Survives just a few seconds longer before dashing his safety. Now all of a sudden it's Labrov that's down. Schalke the first kill of their game, but it ends up being a 1-for-1. Of course, because of the fact that Vitality will be playing against Astralis, team just above them in the standings and who they're competing with, there's still a lot at stake. Szygenda gets the backup of Selfmade. There's the Proto Belt forward. The Flame Spitter is burning, burning, burning. Well, that's going on in the bottom lane. Cronwshot and Labrov pushing every time there's a play top. There's a counter bottom. Szygenda survives long enough to at least get 1 back. Now NuclearInt steps forward. No shockwave. Selfmade flashes out. He's got the moves to support it. It ends up being a 2-for-3 in favor of Vitality.
Oh my god, he's a madman. He stayed around. He knew they were going to go for it, and bot lane gets yet another one.
Oh man, that's another kill for the 2v2. Cronwshot and Labrov.
It's not. We got confused. Rell died top lane. It was the triple kill, Trevor.
Thank you.
You baited me.
Thank you.
You baited me.
I got too excited by all of the action, but I think crucially what I want to highlight is that every time there's so much damage.
Oh, is this going to be a death cap second item?
I mean, I don't know. 6, 1, and 1. 300 gold bounty, 2 towers to 0. 8 kills to 3. Neon's got the flash available, as well as the W. That's a 2-man knockup from Labrov. The tower's being focused by Cronwshot. The piercing arrow comes out as well. The layer of the carpet is laid down, and that's already a dead Rell. Okay, there's what's happening elsewhere on the map. NuclearInt is pushing top.
That's opening the map. They're taking that mid lane tier 1, means that they can move very freely into Schalke's jungle, because the only one that can actually face check is Kirei. If Kirei is not there, Schalke cannot enter the jungle.
2 needlessly large rods in Selfmade's inventory.
That's going to be a red hat.
It will be. He will be able to qualify as an official wizard relatively soon. 5,000 HP on Baron. Teleport's being channeled. May not be enough time. 3,000 on Baron. 2,000.
It's gone.
Baron's gone. gone. Vitality have burned it down, and now Vitality are inside a choke point. The shockwave, the knockdown is huge. There's a lot of damage, but there's not enough follow-up. Schalke and NuclearInt are too far behind, and they've been smacked with the wallets of Vitality. 2 kills and the Baron. Now Leader gets Buster shotted away, and Limit with a third and final kill here for the Bees.
That was too little, too late, Schalke. I know that they have a lot of superior items in their inventory. That was the perfect engage from Limit, and it still couldn't work because Selfmade deals that much damage. Well, I guess BrokenBlade having raw speed.
Untouched, and Selfmade was inside the pit. Again, untouched. Death cap completed. He's 9-1-2. Szygenda's being chased down by 3 members. He's sliced and diced and flashed to safety. Chucks out the emote, and Dominus will be available in a few moments. BrokenBlade steps forward. There's the stun. There's the slice and the dice as well.
Schalke, your mid lane.
The rest of Vitality are pushing the map.
Schalke, your mid lane.
They're going to lose this map entirely. The Rift Herald as well as Baron-empowered minions. The bottom lane's being pressured as well. Schalke are being strangled out of this game.
They're just trying. I think at this point they're so desperate. They're trying to find something onto the map. But again, we said for Vitality, this composition is so important to deprive Schalke of a vision. What a better way to do that with than actually belongs to Vitality. Vitality could be in the next bush and Schalke wouldn't know, but it's just so important to try and stack up these dragons, because if they solidify a win with an Ocean Soul as well, there's no way they're losing a team fight.
Yeah, I really don't think so either. Of course, for Vitality, now looking for yet another siege. Engage from Labrov. Limit will be the next target. He's not going to be able to find it just yet. Finally gets his first kill. The NuclearInt is being burned down from the equalizer. Piercing arrow from over the wall. Not going to find a target yet, but the slow from the E will flash away. NuclearInt, that's already 1 kill for Vitality.
Leader's back in.
Into the base from Leader. Shockwave's on cooldown. Leader's got no support from the rest of the team. We'll be able to dash out to safety. And as it stands, Vitality get the kill, have the advantage, have the Baron.
In 2 minutes, Baron is going to ring for the side of Vitality, and somehow Schalke need to find no longer the miracle run, but the miracle fight to ruin Vitality's run.
Well, the run is completely over. They found themselves Selfmade and Leader. Equalizer is not going to get used up. The Shockwave is committed. Leader's got himself 1 kill already. Bought enough time for Szygenda and Labrov to make their way up, and goes golden with the Hourglass to survive. I don't know if that Shock Blast would have hit him, but a 1-for-1 in that scenario. Vitality will be 7-game loss streak. Likely to be 8, but they are set up on the top of the map this time. Labrov aware of it. Uses the ultimate to survive, flashes forward. Neon is already caught out, he's flashed to safety now. Limit is arriving.
Oh my god!
Snipe from downtown. Nobody's even jumped into Schalke yet. Teleport being channeled by BrokenBlade from the mid lane. Leader's coming up to support. This is a 5v4. And
they're on the wrong side of the map.
Side of the map. The wrong side of the Rift. The wrong side of Vitality. Cronwshot is just trying to shoot fish in a barrel with those Qs. The slow from the E. Accelerated shock blast comes out. Leader jumps into the pit. And despite the shockwave hitting many, there's just not enough damage to follow it up. Schalke are aced and deleted by Vitality.
Yep, Schalke are on the wrong side of the point system in this championship. Goes to Selfmade for stepping up. Props to Leader for coming back. 0 deaths and Cronwshot. All the carries have stepped up.
Yes, of course, but crucially, this is against the 10th place. There's not. Baron was picked up. The Soul will be picked up in a moment as well. And the other thought that I've also just had is that the angles of approach have been very good. Been able to find the flank every single time. Neon dashes away to safety, but gets caught out by the shurikens. Now limits the next target. And is looking for a second. The support from Schalke arrives, dashes to safety. Labrov and Cronwshot jump in. Flash for flash. Chain of Corruption not just used. I'm going to lock down enough members. And finally, the rest of Vitality arrive. Neon's already dead. Szygenda's picking a fight with BrokenBlade. BrokenBlade wins the 1v1. But the inhibitor will be the target. And then Vitality set their sights onto the Nexus. There's not enough HP here for BrokenBlade to work with, and Labrov's just trying to
He's stopping him from backing. This is so crucial because BrokenBlade is a lot of the wave clear together with the Orianna. Vitality do not have to necessarily pressure that. They don't have to give another life. All they have to do is take the inhibitors, flood the base of Schalke with minions, and then repeat.
In their play, you've seen how they're executing here against Schalke, as once again, Leader threatening the flank, looking for an opportunity, and All ultimates except Dominus are up for Vitality.
Schalke, you're gonna have to do something right now. You're gonna have to find that miracle engage because you're literally pushed back to your Nexus. If you're gonna come back, if you're gonna make it happen, it has to be now before double supers start running in from every lane.
I appreciate the optimism, Georgia, but that
Someone
is
has to
just
be optimistic.
not going to happen. 13,000 gold lead at 30 minutes with Ocean Soul, with Baron buff. They do have a bunch of wave clear for the time.
We've seen it happen before. G2 lost and they had a 10k lead. Come on.
Oh, I don't know if this is the same situation.
Elder's coming up, 3 minutes and 50.
There's Labrov going. A little bit of a reach around, looking for a target. Nida as well threatening. 3-man, 4-man burn from the equalizer. Labrov goes in with that ultimate. The shockwave simply not yet. Fight not yet useful and not yet used. Leader manages to go all the way forward. Labrov again on the steps of the fountain. 4 members of Schalke are down.
Do it.
It will be Schalke with the 8th loss in a row. Vitality keep the playoff hopes alive. Domination.
That was done in true Vitality fashion. When we saw the roster coming in, week 1, that's what we